Hello and welcome to the last video about Radius. In this video, I will show you how Radius works with our switch and access points. The basic functions allow you to enter the IP, port, and key of the Radius server to add one. After adding at least one server, you can see the status of it. You also can add multiple Radius servers if you want. There are different types that can be used for authentication. The first one is force authorized and force unauthorized. These two options don't authenticate the user within Radius server, but accept or reject every connection just like it is set. Port-based authentication is the standard for Radius authentication with our switch. Only one device can log into this port, and only one device should get plugged into this port of the switch. Single mode means that if a switch is behind this port, only one device needs to authenticate with a Radius server. After one client is successfully authenticated to this port, the whole port is open for network traffic, no matter what client after the switch uses it. In multi-mode, there can be multiple devices after another switch at this port, and every device gets authenticated by itself. With MAC-based auth, the switch sends and requests to the Radius server with the MAC address of the client. If the Radius server accepts this MAC, the switch accepts network traffic for this client with the MAC. Here you can see the setup for Radius authentication with the switch. The Radius server is connected to the switch directly, but it is also possible if the server is behind other switches and only reachable for this switch. The client is plugged into one port that is set with port-based 802.1x. To set up Radius at the switch, open the web interface of the switch and log in. Then navigate to Security, AAA, and AAA configuration. Here you can add the Radius server. You also can add multiple Radius server. To set up the ports, navigate to NAS and enable this option. Then you can click on the mode for each port and set the U port like you need it. We use port-based because this is the standard. Then click on Apply and save the configuration. The setup with the access point is very similar. However, in this case, the switch connected to the access point does not use Radius at the port and could even be an unmanaged switch, or the access point could be connected directly to the Radius server. The access point itself is configured as a NAS and must be able to reach the Radius server in order to authenticate a wireless client via WLAN. To set up Radius at the access point, open the web interface of the access point and log in. Then navigate to Wireless LAN Setup, WLAN, and WLAN Security Settings. Here click on Edit for the WLAN where you want to activate Radius. Set the security mode to WPA2 and the WPA type to Enterprise. Here you can enter the IP of the Radius server and the key. Then click on Save and Restart. After restart, you have to authenticate with Radius with this WLAN. Now we want to connect and client with the access point via Wi-Fi. To do this, open your Wi-Fi settings on your client device. Here you should select the Wi-Fi SSID of your access point. In this case, we named it Weidmueller Training 2. Then enter your credentials of your account that you specified in the Radius server. The password is not visible here because of security, but we entered it. After entering your credentials, you should accept the certificate. Then wait a few seconds and your device should be connected to your Wi-Fi. In this video, you have learned how to set up Radius on our switch and how the different authentication methods work. Then you have learned how to set up Radius with an access point. At least you have learned how to connect and client device to an Radius protected WLAN.